Jada, I'm here. I'm here. I'm sorry I'm late. Exactly. Hey, friend, what's up, Demi? Olawa. Olawa, child. I'm here. I did not fall asleep. I didn't do none of that shit, friend. Exactly. I am here and ready to talk some shit. So, what's up? Are y'all here? It's only 15 people in the building. Right. While y'all in the chat time, I'll be back in 16 minutes. Drina Nat, not you counting on me being on color time. I don't like that. Hey Crystal, what's up? Happy Friday. Exactly. It's Friday night. Or y'all out and about? Y'all in the house? What y'all doing? Hey y'all, I'm in the mix. What's up, Soleil T? That's me. Hey Jada. What's up, LaQuanda? What's up, Mary? I was just thinking about you. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing tonight? Did y'all watch the Ready to Love reunion? Before we even get started talking this shit, is this the first time y'all gonna hear about it? Or did y'all watch it too? What's up, DJ? Hey, Miss Ann. All the while, you in the house? All the while, I'm in the house too. But tomorrow's gonna get very ratchet. Hey, what's up, Miss OMG over there on Twitch? Shout out to my Twitch girlies. Thank you so much for following me. So tomorrow I was thinking about, somebody gave me this idea, like go on Twitch and do a Cardi review. Probably tomorrow while I'm cooking and shit. Because we can actually listen to the music. If y'all didn't listen to my Cardi review, I did like a review of Am I the Drama earlier. Yep, I watched it on the app since I'm on the West Coast. Hey friend, what's up, Juanita the Gemini? Didn't catch the reunion. Shalika girl, I'm gonna tell you about the reunion. It was cool. It was cool. It was a little some nerve. It was cool. Hey Jada, what's up, Stacy? What's tomorrow? Oh, why me in the streets? No, me Good Deed agreed to go out. So you know it's hard to get him out. But I don't know. I'm just gonna go out and do some stuff. Ain't nothing special going on, but me out here smiling in ninjas' faces, having cocktails. Hey friend, what's up, Regina? What's up, Shalika? When y'all come in the building, can y'all please make sure y'all like the video? Please make sure y'all like the video. I'm not gonna be here that long because we just gonna talk about Ready to Love. I want to know what y'all think about Nene, because Nene talking about some she ain't dark skin, she was always brown skin. I said, come on, say I'm a bitch. I guess. You all think Cam lying? I think Cam is a liar. Do y'all think Cam lying? We gonna talk about it. For those of y'all who didn't watch the reunion, we gonna talk about Cam and whether or not he a lying ass bald head bitch from Huntsville. What's up, Dr. Corm 2000? I need to watch Up Ready to Love. What, he going out? Yes, Olawa, exactly. He agreed to go out. So tomorrow I'm gonna be in the streets, popping and shaking my hair. Doing all of the things. I might put some highlights in it because I might wear some leopard. I like the video as I came in. Hey, what's up, Demi? Thank you, friend. What's up, Kristen83? How you doing, friend? Cam is a Ninja Turtle liar. Cam needs to be on Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's where Cam belongs. With Theodore, Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. Martell, Marceau, Maurice, and you could just put Cam right on the side in between Martell and Marquez. Because you're bald head and you be lying. Girl, I think he be lying. We'll see. Cam gives gaslighting tendencies. Child, and then did you hear when Cam said he can have her? Or something when they was talking about, was they talking about Angie or Shanice? I'm not sure. We're going to go through it all, girl. Cam is a lot. And shout out to Cam in case you watching. Exactly. He gonna be like, bitch, I ain't gonna do no interview with you. It is what it is. I'm still gonna tell the truth. It is what it is. Yes, highlights. Yes, Shalika. I'm thinking about wearing some leopard or cheetah or something. So I'm gonna put some highlights in my hair and then go with the gold jewelry. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do. Because I broke up with my man, so I'm back on the prowl. Anyway, look, okay, so let's get into it. What time is it? Okay, we're gonna start at the 5-minute mark because it's late and I'm not sure if I want to go see a man about a dog or stay in the house and go to bed. And I ain't ate yet. I got a salmon salad. That's why D shut him down immediately. She knew his bullshit. Miss Ann, and that's why I really don't fuck with Kim, because after D shut his ass down, he know who to play with. He know who to play with and who not to play with. Because when D shut him down, he was like, zip it, flip it, and his ass ain't. Mum was the word. So you know what time it is. Because that's mother. LC, you were just in love. LC and I might be in love tomorrow. I'm a Scorpio. Shit be crazy. Shit. If he called her right now, I might be back in love, but nah, fuck that. Anyway, so life be crazy. First, look, before we get into this Ready to Love reunion, why did I just see this interview with Nene Leakes, child? And this is what Nene had to say. Mind you, I love me some Nene. I love me some Nene. I still feel like Nene is the number one housewife of all time, and it ain't even close. It's just literally not even close. What you do, although I don't play, I didn't do nothing. This time it was on him. First of all, he a Gemini. I don't know which personality I'm getting with this man. Exactly. So you know me. When I get fed up, I gotta take a break or I'm gonna end up auto redialing your phone. And I don't want to do that. so I'm gonna give it a minute and come back. And if other stuff happen between then, I don't know what to say. Y'all gonna get back together tomorrow. My parents Scorpios and y'all is crazy. I'm a little crazy, but he a Gemini. I think Geminis are more crazy. Your love life sounds like mine. Kristen 83. Exactly. My life is literally like a box of chocolates. You never know what you go get. Exactly. And I tried to be patient, but patience is not the virtue in my life. I'm not a patient girl. My vote is to go see that man about that dog and tell him to drop to his knees and bark like he wanted. Hey, bark like you want it. Bark like you want it. Yeah. You a bad influence, Nidra. Nidra and thoughts. You a bad influence. Exactly. You know what? The reason why I'm not a cheater is because I would hate to go see a man about a dog and then the dog be trash. The dog be trash and you just wasted. First of all, you didn't cheat it. You didn't seen a random man. And not even, it's just not. I don't like taking chances on new people. I be talking all of this shit, y'all, but I don't like taking chances on new people. What's up, Angie? How many cups you got tonight? Just one little mug, and it ain't nothing but some flavored water in here. No, Nidra, she needs to sit down somewhere. All of all, I am seated. I am seated and talking to y'all. I ain't doing nothing strange, and I got me a little. I'm finna get lit, and I'm finna watch. What I'm gonna watch? What's that new show? It's a new season. I want to know if y'all watching this because I'll review it if y'all watching it with what's the show called with Morris Chestnut, y'all? Morris Chestnut new show. It's a new season coming now. Reasonable Doubt. Reasonable Doubt. Yeah. So I'm gonna watch Reasonable Doubt and get caught up this weekend. That's how I'm gonna stay out of trouble tonight. And then tomorrow I'm gonna get a little ratchet, but I'm still gonna come home and be a good girl. So that's the thing. Anyway, let's talk about Nene real quick. Reasonable Doubt. So did y'all watch Reasonable Doubt? Yes, get lit in the house and turn your phone off. All the while, I should turn my phone off, right? And just focus on myself. But then I might turn it on and send 20 text messages. I don't know. Pray for me, y'all. That's one reason I was like, let me go ahead and go live before I get lit and start cursing people out and doing all of the things. I'm just gonna talk to y'all. Y'all gonna keep me cool. Exactly. And I'm gonna act like, I got some sense. It's so good. Oh, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch Reasonable Doubt, and probably this weekend we're gonna talk about Reasonable Doubt. Now I'm supposed to have some Ready to Love folks come hang out with me this weekend. So we're gonna see what the tea is. Heart and Hustle coming on this weekend. We know we ain't got no Love and Marriage Huntsville, but we still gonna talk a lot of shit because that's what I do. What's up, Iceman AA163 over there on Twitch? I'm doing good. I'm in the house. Exactly. I'm a new woman. Okay, so look, we finna, yes, please. Cam ain't coming, girl. Can't, girl. Hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. No, I'm not gonna tell y'all a secret. I know Cam ain't coming though. I'm not gonna tell y'all a secret, but let's just say Cam might have blocked me. Cam might have blocked me, child. Exactly. Not on Blockiana. Like, nigga, you blocking me on a professional level? Is that it's bad enough I'm going through all of this dating shit, girl? Fuck him. Anyway, so before we talk about the Ready to Love reunion, hey Jada, what's up, Renee? Do you watch Ready to Love? Yes, we're gonna talk about the Ready to Love reunion, but first we're gonna talk about Nene real quick. First of all, I'm gonna play this clip real quick, y'all, and I want y'all to tell me what y'all think. Now, mind you, I love me some Nene. Nene is my all-time favorite housewife of all time from Infinity and beyond. But I don't know how I felt about this shit.
Saw yesterday a picture of me as a dark-skinned Nene Leakes with short hair, and the Nene Leakes today is light-skinned with a pinched nose.
So she's talking about how people talk about her. She said Nene was dark-skinned with short hair, and now Nene is light-skinned with a pinched nose. Now, mind you, look at this side by side. Nene, you were dark-skinned. You were dark-skinned. And the nose job is beyond me because I love my big nose. I love a big nose. I even love men with big noses. Girl, but this is what she had to say.
Big cheeks. I saw that stuff. This is all the internet doing, right? And so then you go out in public and people are looking at you like, this is her nose pinched, and my nose is too damn big. You know, and let me see, you know, is she light skinned now over being, you know, dark skinned? I was never dark skinned. I was never light skinned. I'm a brown girl, you know?
So Nene said, I was never dark skinned. I was never light skinned. I'm a brown girl. What's up, Sabrina? How do y'all feel about Nene saying I'm not dark skinned, I'm brown skinned? Now, what's funny is my man is black like charcoal. And the other day I told him I was dark skinned, and he was like, "You not dark skinned." And I'm like, "I'm a few shades lighter than you." And I tried to keep it cute and was like, "Well, maybe I'm milk chocolate." You know what I'm saying? But I'm cool. I like being called a dark skinned girl because I'm dark skinned. Yeah, I feel like anything outside of a brown paper bag is dark skin. And you can call me brown skin, milk chocolate, dark skin. But if you call me dark skin, I'm not gonna correct you and say that I'm not dark skinned. I ain't like that.
So they get that part wrong in my, but that's okay. The other thing they get wrong, I think for me, I think people think being a housewife that you are a diva for real. And I'm probably the least diva of them all. I'm not a diva. And when I think of diva, I think of people that are super laid and attitude-ish, like I'm on time. I'm crazy about time myself. Y'all say fast.
So then she talks about how she's not a diva, how other girls are divas and always late. I think this was low key kind of shade to Candy because you know Candy known for always being late. Candy Coated Click. Taurus, if y'all out there, I don't want to hear that shit today. Candy is always late. Exactly. Hey y'all, what's up? AAGW, Mika Sims, the girlies in the building, Caramel Kisses. What's up, Linda V? Oh, y'all up in this bench. Exactly. What y'all doing this Friday? How I feel. I can't stand a liar. Damn. Those pics are exaggerated. I think they are. This now picture is definitely exaggerated of Nene because even her in this video, she doesn't look like this. I just don't recognize her anymore.
Right?
Okay, so the caption says she ain't no diva. Nene Leakes shuts down fake pics. This is a fake picture on the right and clears the air. I'm not dark skinned. I'm not brown skinned. Ooh. Nene Leakes is setting the record straight and she's not holding back. In a recent interview, the Real Housewives of Atlanta alum addressed viral before and after photos that have sparked endless online debates about her appearance and alleged plastic surgeries. Can we just be clear? First of all, as Black women, and shout out to my Hispanic girlies because some of y'all got that melanin in y'all that we just don't need that. We don't need it. We just don't need it, friend. I'm sorry. The older I get, the most I'm gonna do is make sure I put my gold mask on, do me some facials and shit. I might get a little, I was thinking about getting like a little Botox on the under chin thing, but I don't fuck with your face. Our face is gonna do what it's gonna do. Like it's not, we don't need anything else. We just really don't. Exactly. So the girlies, the black girlies that be getting like plastic surgery and a bunch of Botox, I just don't understand. You know what? Marlo always preaches how she don't touch her face, and Marlo look good. Marlo look the fuck good. Marlo got liposuction that last season, so about 2 years ago. Marlo still look good as hell. I don't know how old Marlo is. How old is Marlo? How old is Marlo? I think Marlo is underrated though. 49. Marlo is 49 years old, and I'm assuming Marlo lying about being 49 because y'all know how y'all be lying about y'all age. Y'all know how y'all be lying, friend. No, don't Botox, Jada. You don't need that mess. I was just thinking like underneath her to like make my chin like come up like this. Not too much. Ooh, friend Claudia said she uses liquid collagen and it's making her face tight like she had Botox. I ordered some for myself. Claudia looks good with the work that Claudia has gotten done. Claudia looks good. She maintains herself very well, but I know Claudia runs a lot and she exercises a lot. You know, she live in Dallas or whatever, and I know she in like the Dallas Run Club. Shout out to Claudia because Claudia look good. And sometimes mixed people and light skinned people, I'm sorry, friend, but the light skinned men, is it just me? Or do the light skinned men that you talk to age worse than the dark skinned men? It feels like the chocolate dudes, they age a lot better than the light skinned guys. Like I used to talk to this light skinned cancer for like 10 years and he didn't got big, he heavy, girl. Ugh, I was just like, baby, you need some more melanin in your bloodline. Baby lie so much about my age and forgot how old I really am. AAGW, you is me and I'm is you. Cause I promise I end up having to put in my birthday on the calculator with the current year to let you know. Cause I'm still 30 and some change. I tell dudes I'm 30 and some change every day, all day. Meanwhile, I had a 40th birthday. When? I don't know when to tell you. But that's what I'm gonna tell them. Cause to the young niggas, they still say I'm fine shit. So I'm gonna roll with it. Me too. They age fast. Them light skins age fast, baby. They be having ooh, yeah, I ain't gonna do this man dirty and show his pictures. But when I tell y'all, when I met him 10 years ago, tall, light skin, fine, long locks, football, just everything. Baby, now plus size, puffy face. Alcohol ain't got the best of them. Locks is receding. Ooh, I hope he don't see this. I love you. Anyway, it's the lifestyle that ages you. If you've been smoking, drinking, and living wild, it shows. And you know what? You are so right, friend, because he have, and he look a mess. He be like, girl, you look young. I be like, you look old. What the fuck you been doing? And we live the same type of thing. You know, I didn't do as much as he did. Maybe because he was fucking mad bitches. This is his karma. But I don't know, girl. It's crazy. I'm really late. What's up, Tracy? You ain't that late, girl. We just getting into it. We was just talking about Nene, talking about how she ain't no dark skin girly. How she brown skin. I know Jasmine got scared my pale ass. I'm 47 and thankfully haven't cracked yet. Not Quay looking like the canary diamond. Now, Quay, you definitely ain't cracked yet, friend. You looking fine as that thing. I got all formats on you tonight. Thank you, Angie. Exactly. Make sure y'all like the video as y'all come in. We just doing a little late night Friday night chat because Ready to Love came on. I wanted to talk about the reunion tonight, so tomorrow we'll talk about some fresh tea. We talked about Nene. Okay, so let's talk talk about Ready to Love. Fuck all of that. Let's talk about Ready to Love and see what the tea is. Girl. Yeah, she looks a mess. Who look a mess? What y'all talking about? Jasmine guy. Oh yeah, Jasmine guy. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I think it's a not enough melanin in your skin. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about the Ready to Love reunion. So the Ready to Love reunion started out with them talking about Angie and busting out these windows. This pissed me the fuck off. I'm like, why? You know the season ain't that good. If the highlight of the reunion, the highlight of this show is Angie busting some windows out the car. Jasmine Sullivan did a whole video. I bust the windows out your broken heart. It's not that uncommon. Like, where does Tommy and the rest of these people live? What's going on in Philly? Because in St. Louis, Chicago, Lauderdale, Dade County, Atlanta, Broward County, they are busting windows out of cars every day. Dallas, Texas, DFW, Fort Worth, Highland Hills, Oak Cliff, Plano. Baby, they busting windows out of cars. So I'm not sure why they made Angie busting windows out of cars a big deal. I'm confused. And I love the fact that they highlighted it. Cam was like, I just wanted her to take accountability and say that she was wrong. I love the fact that Angie stood 10 toes down and was like, no, what the fuck did you do to make me bust the windows out your damn car, bitch? Let's be clear. Because it's giving a lot of people gaslight you and do fucked up shit. And then when I in turn do something to your ass, now I'm the problem. Am I the drama? Angie, I hope you're listening to Cardi all week. all weekend. All weekend, Angie, listen to Cardi. Am I the drama? Anyway, now I'm going to preface this by saying I don't believe in fucking people shit up. If you break anything in my house, you gone. You done so. We pay too much and we work too hard for our money to be fucking shit up. Now, back in the day, 10 years ago, 10 to 15 years ago, if my cousin didn't want to ride down, we putting sugar in his tank, we putting a potato in his shit. You know, whatever you want to do to him, we could do to him. We could do to his car. Bust windows out, whatever you want to do. I'm down with my cousins. But on today's day, I'm not doing shit to your shit. I'm not doing anything to anybody's property because I don't want you to do anything to my property. So, Angie, you're dead wrong if you are doing this in the year of 2025. But Tommy asked her, he was like, when the last time you did this? And she said about 5 years ago. So it's 2025. Even 5 years ago, I wasn't busting windows out of cars. And 5 years ago. And Angie about 40 years old. So, girl, at 35, I'm not busting windows out of cars. I'm not. Darlene, hey, Jada, what's up? I laugh so hard when you say I had those Texas cities and Dallas streets because I know exactly where you're talking about. Angie, I'm just trying to say, I'm not busting windows out on Skillman, on Forest Lane, on 75, on George W. Bush. I'm not doing none of that. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like after 20 to 25, I was done with the whole busting windows out. I don't know if I was done popping up on you. I might pop up on you still. A bitch might pop up on you still. Just because I'm an emotional creature. I ain't stressing over no nigga. Yes, back in the day, we stabbed the size of them tires. Kim Boo, we did that. If you was really cold with it, you had that tire poker. You had that tire poker. Shout out to my St. Louis girlies. Whether you was in U City, Pagedale, on the north side, in the circle off of Chambers Road, whatever you was doing. No, but so on one hand, I feel where Angie coming from. Like, what did you do to me to like provoke me to do some crazy shit to you? Because as a woman, a lot of times men do things and they don't give a fuck about it. And the only response we have is like anger. Because it's not like we could whoop their ass. We can't get back at him. It's not like we're gonna fuck your brother. At least some of us not. Exactly. So women respond in anger because we're emotional creatures. But I would think Angie at 30 to 40, at 30 to 40 years old, you're not still doing that. Especially if you have shit to live for. I'm never gonna go crazy on a dude and damage his shit because I don't want you to damage none of my shit. Mind you, with my new boo, I did pour water on his car from my balcony, but that's neither here nor there. It wasn't no damage. It was just a warning sign. It was just a warning. It was just a warning to him, like, stop playing with me, bitch. Yes, back in the day, we stabbed the sides of them tires. I ain't going to jail behind anybody. Ain't no man worth none of that. And that's my biggest fear too. I'm scared to go to jail. I'm just a sugar in the tank type of girly. You know what? And what's crazy is I didn't put sugar. I put sugar in my stepdaddy tank. If I'm being honest, I put sugar in my stepdaddy tank with my mama, and I'm 10 toes there, and I do it again, and I do it again. Exactly. But now I'm more, I'm more classy. I'm more refined. I'm not putting sugar in nobody's tank. I just auto redial your phone 5,000 times, bitch. I bet you won't call another bitch home today. Anyway, so Kim was giving Angie a hard time. I'm not sure why they highlighted Angie. I'm not sure why they highlighted Angie putting sugar in their tank. I loved Angie. Let's talk about the fashions really quick. I loved Angie's dress. But I don't know why Angie felt like she didn't need to do nothing with her hair. Like, Angie, why didn't you do nothing to your hair? It's giving, and I'm sorry to my mixed girlies, it's giving Angie is one of them mixed girlies that feel like she could just wear her hair down and she ain't got to do shit to it. No, bitch, you need to wash, cut, and curl that shit and do something to it. Because Angie's dress was really cute, but the hair was a flop. It gave white girl, just wash my hair, blow it out, and I think I'm okay. No. And her makeup should have gave us an extra something. I feel like Angie failed us in the fashion department because her dress was everything, but the hair and the makeup was just a wash. Like, she put on a dress and been drinking all day. And even if you've been drinking all day, girl, at least give us a look. Please, bitch, just give us a look. It's giving. You think because you mix, you just finna ride by with it. I love Tay's dress. I'm glad Tay had a lace front end and not the braids. Tay looked cute. I really loved Rose's dress, but her leave out, it was given to Oprah Winfrey. It was given to the Cosby Show. You know what I'm saying? It was giving you one of Vanessa friends going to prom at the Cosby Show. So I wasn't really sure about what was going on with Rose's hair, but Rose brought the tea. Sahara looked good. I love the way Sahara looked. I love Sahara's hair outside of those braids. I loved her dress. Sahara looks good. Baby, can you tell me, friendo? Kiara looked a mess. I ain't like the way Kiara looked either. And I love Kiara. I think Kiara is one of the most beautiful women on the cast, by far. By far. If y'all have seen my interview with Kiara looked good. She made me want to get the body curls. Kiara looked a mess. I didn't like Kiara's outfit or her gown or whatever. Who else looked? So we got Sahara, Angie. Coley looked okay, but we didn't get much of Coley. D, the firefighter D, girl, if D ain't got a friend in the world. What D don't have is a friend in the world who would let her come on national TV with that full head of fucked up blonde ass, synthetic ass, Party City wig ass her. Girl, why? D ain't got no friends. Because I'm telling y'all now, y'all know I come on here and talk about all of my hair and wear different hair. If y'all ever let me go outside looking like D looks with that big ass blonde wig on, girl, it was the wrong shade of blonde. It was big. It was shiny. Girl, D, I apologize. You did us a disservice. And D body is T. Let's be clear. D body is T, and all of the men like D. All of the men like D, but that big ass blonde wig, girl. Ooh. Child, let us pray. Let us pray. I don't know. I wanted to fight D too, which is crazy because her short blonde was gorgeous on her. The wigs were not it. Exactly, Kia. That's what I'm saying. She could have literally just kept her little blonde short dude, and she would have been good. Girl, she looked a damn mess. The look on Kiara's face when Jay said he loves love handles and fupas. I knew Jay loved a thick girl. But I never understood the like for Jay. Jay is not handsome to me. I'm sorry. Maybe that's my problem. Well, that's not my problem because my new. Anyway, I don't know. So why did Eddie? Hold on, Eddie though. While we talking about fashions, remember Eddie, the fine dude that I was talking about? He do construction. He owns his own construction business. Fine, the good hair, the tall, skinny. Why the fuck everybody else had on suits and shit? Eddie had on a flannel. A flannel. Y'all, why is it storming outside? That's crazy. Eddie had on a fucking flannel. Did y'all see what Eddie had on? Jay got that Nestle Crunch face. Baby, he got that koala bear face. Exactly, because the rings around the eyes is fucking me up. Jay looked like one of them animals that you see outside when you going to park your car. Like, damn, this nigga about to come get me. And got them big claws. He looked so dusty. He dusty as fuck. Girl, I guess. Eddie looked like he just came from the hardware store. Miss Ann, that is exactly what I'm trying to say. Eddie looked like he came from Ace Hardware or Fastenal and was like, damn, I forgot I got to do this reunion. Okay, I'm going to talk to you later. Hey, I'm hurt. Bitch. Bitch, you ain't have a button up in the closet. You ain't have shit available. Girl. And he was acting like, ooh. So in case y'all didn't watch my review with Kiara said that Eddie wasn't nothing but a pretty face. She was like, he ain't had no substance. And the reunion was given no substance, no fashions. How dreadful. Girl, get the fuck out. Girl, right. Eddie just came straight from AutoZone. Like, what's popping, Tommy? Y'all want to talk about the season? Like, bitch, you ain't gonna take that flannel off. Girl, Eddie is a fucking mess. I take back everything I said about Eddie. I was blinded by the fineness, child. And I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn, friend. I'm learning with y'all. I'm going to learn about that fine shit. Eddie is fine shit, but bitch, why the fuck did you come to the reunion with a Christmas flannel on? Them the type of flannels that you give your relative that you don't even fuck with that was on sale for $10 at Walmart. Girl, I guess. Not one of them animals you see when you park your car. Hell yeah, DJ. Like, that's Jay with them there rings around his eyes. Like, boy, what the fuck? You had a long night. Damn, you had a long. Like, bitch, you had a long ass night, didn't you? Why the fuck you got them rings around your eyes? Fucking piss you off. Like, bitch, what the fuck have you been doing? Why the fuck are you looking so tired? Girl, if Jay was my man, I'd beat his ass. That's why him and Drunk Coley would have been good together. I don't know. Hey, Jada, what's up, Tina? Not one of them animals. And he was content with this outfit. You know what? His problem is he think he too fine. That's what Kiara said. He ain't got no personality. He think his fineness gonna get him. He like Giselle. Eddie is the Giselle of OWN. Cause bitch, you ain't that damn fine, nigga. Put on. Where the fuck is your button up? Where is your suit jacket? What the fuck are you thinking? You think you that damn fine? I promise. If Eddie was my man, I would have been like, listen. I would have been all like this on Eddie. Like, bitch, if you don't put on no damn clothes, who the fuck you think you is? Everybody got on black, white, pastels, 3-piece suits, a little tie and shit. Nigga, you got on a flannel? You got on a Dickie jumpsuit. Eddie might as well had on a Dickie jumpsuit, some Dickies, and a damn flannel. Girl, fuck Eddie. Fuck Eddie. But everything I said about Eddie, erase it from y'all memory. Like we Men in Black. He all into his look and sounded dumb. Like, I would slap the shit. I would have to slap the shit out of Eddie just because you pissing me off because you stupid. You stupid and you pissing me off. Girl, fuck Eddie. He's still fine as that thing. He is fine as that thing. And that's the problem. Linda, that's where the problem lies. Because you're too damn fine and you came into this reunion wearing a damn flannel jacket. And you ain't putting no effort into this shit. It's about the effort. I should whoop his ass. I should DM Eddie, y'all. Hold on. You know what? I'm not even finna go there. In real life, friend, even before I used to do YouTube, every time somebody pissed me off on the TV thing, I would DM them like I know them. Like, bitch, stop playing with me. Girl, I guess. I'm so sorry. Anyway, y'all. So, Eddie looked a damn mess. That's safe to say. Everybody looked good except for fucking Eddie. Angie decided that she mixed, so she ain't got to do her damn hair. She looked like a fucking mermaid without the waves. Girl, you look like a wet dog at the top and a mermaid at the bottom. I apologize. Anyway, so let's go on to Rose. So Rose was pissed off because she said that her and Hussein was supposed to walk in together. She starts crying and shit, and she was like, both of them effed her over, Cam and Hussein. Let's talk about Rose real quick, though, friend. And Rose, if you watching, friend, I wanted to get an interview with you, but I got to tell the truth. So, mind you, at the beginning of the reunion, remember, I love the fact that her and Tay was like bonding. It was like sisterhood. Tay was like, hey, say what you got to say, yada, yada, yada. But Rose was like, hey, both of them played me. The whole time, though, hold on. The whole time, Rose was like, Hussein. He was my main one. We was ride or die. We shared a room together. All of this other shit. Was that before or after you fucked Cam, Rose? Rose, was that before or after you fucked Cam? Because you was more mad at Hussein whole time you fucked Cam, unless you fucked Hussein too. I'm sorry, did y'all see the end of the reunion? Because she said at the end of the reunion, Rose said she came to Cam's house and he had a dirty condom, and her and him didn't use condoms. Or no, she said he had a condom or some shit, but she was like, me and him use condoms. So you was fucking on Cam? Rose, what are we talking about, friend? Not you this mad and got this much ammo for Hussein whole time you fucking Cam? Girl! And you know what? That's my whole thing. So it's giving Rose, you was fucking on Hussein too because you had deeper feelings and you was mad at Hussein. She was pissed off at Hussein. And that's how the whole Hussein, you went to jail. Hussein denied that he went to jail. He said he was never locked up, but he said he opened up. He said he opened up to Rose about the whole jail thing. And he was like, that's why men don't open up to girlies, because now you're going to bring it up. But this is what Hussein had to say. Hold on. No, this was a comment. Let me show y'all. Okay. So this was a comment on Instagram, friend. This girl said, to be honest, I understand her reason for bringing it up, talking about Rose. She says, to be honest, I understand her reason for bringing it up because it really wasn't worth mentioning. He was arrested back in 2007 for disorderly conduct and burglary, but he posted bail the same day and never served any time. The burglary charge was thrown out and he pled guilty only to disorderly conduct. Honestly, I think he came out on top anyway, since they even refunded his bail, which usually only happens when you win your case. It just felt like she was trying to make him look bad. Now I'm curious about her baby father's name so I can look him up too. But I'm sure what he's been arrested for doesn't even compare. So, mind you, Hussein kept saying, I was never arrested or booked. Rose was saying he was lying, and the girl on the comment is saying he was actually arrested in 2007 for this burglary and disorderly conduct, but those charges were dropped and he was let out the same day. So these charges had no merit. And the fact that Hussein said that he opened up to her about it, it's given maybe Hussein told her about the whole situation, but it was resolved. The girl was found to be a liar, but she brought it up like, nigga, you a jailbird like my baby daddy. Ho, if your baby daddy out here killing, robbing, and stealing, that ain't nothing like Hussein, who got booked for some shit, and then his charges got dropped. But Hussein, why is you lying? Girl, there was a whole bunch of mess. And whole time, Rose, while you calling out everybody else, and I'm on Rose's side. I'm literally on Rose's side. Because when she said that, hey, you should have told me. Like, if we was in a relationship, you should at least confronted me. We should have communicated about this and all of the things. I was on Rose's side. Literally, I've talked to Hussein. I've talked to Hussein, and I was on Rose's side. But now that I know you was fucking on Cam, bitch, you was rubbing his bald head while he was giving you sloppy toppy. What are we talking about? Like Rose, and it's crazy because Rose is the girly who seems so innocent, and Angie seemed like the loose girl. And that just goes to show you, sometimes it be the girls who seem innocent who be down for the cause. And it be girls like me who like, yeah, Poppy, yeah, fuck that nigga. And ain't giving up a quarter pound of coochie. I ain't giving up a quarter pound of coochie. But the innocent girl is out there popping it for Cam, popping it for Hussein. Was y'all surprised that when y'all found out that Rose was giving it up to Cam? Because she wasn't featuring Cam. She was still down for Hussein. So it's giving, even though Cam have a big ego, Cam, you got a big ego, but you might not have that big strong. Cam might have that big ego, but Cam might not have that big strong. Because I think if Rose gave it up to Cam and she's so close to Hussein, then she might have gave a quarter pound of cat up to Hussein, and Hussein might have that pipe with him. Hussein might have that thing on him. Drop down in the chat if y'all think Hussein got that thing on him. And should I text him? Should I use my flight credit to go to Philly? Child. Yes, I'm very surprised. Give and get back. Girl, that's crazy. The whole time I was thinking Cam is in competition with Hussein. No wonder he in competition with Hussein. He in coochie competition. Rose was the one giving out the cat. So, of course, he in coochie competition with Rose. And Rose, shout out to you, girlie. It's giving you got that fire on you. You got that fire on you. And I shout out to my girl, Rose. Rose got that fire on her because Cam was in his feelings. Hussein was in his feelings. She put that thing on both of them. You know what I'm saying? Girl, I guess. I think he does. Baby, I ain't gonna lie. I'm finna start liking all of Hussein posts. I heard you had that thing on. You know he tall. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Exactly. Cam looked like he got that pencil. He do look like he got that pencil. Like it's long and thin. And we don't like that thin. We don't like that thin, friend. Why y'all got me talking crazy on a Friday night? Oop, I'm not mad at it. Men with little heads be having little heads. Ninja Turtle Cam. Not okay, so is the consensus that Cam got that little thing on him? I'm sorry, but the Husseins of the world, my little new tender, he's 6'4" tall, skinny. From my experience, the tall, skinny men be having that thing up on them. So if I was to bet on Hussein and Cam, if it was only two men left in the world, Hussein and Cam, and you had to give up a half a pound of cat to one of them and bet on that thing thinging and taking you down through there, pasting your wig to the mattress, putting you through the mattress, like, whoo, child, shit is crazy. Would y'all bet on Hussein or Cam? Hussein. We got one vote for Cam. You think Cam gonna put it through there? Hussein. It be the quiet ones. It be the quiet ones that talk you through it. It be the quiet ones that talk you through it, child. I don't know, Fred. Hussein got that mule. He might got that thing on him. Hussein all day, he give Mandingo. It's a certain confidence a man carries when he packing. Hussein had it and Cam did. You know what? And I liked it. I like a quiet, confident man. That's why I don't like loud men. I like quiet, confident, like the total opposite of me. Hush, friend. What, Precious? What you had said? I ain't doing nothing in these streets. Exactly. I do have a flight credit, though. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. A flight credit is available, but I'm going to keep it cute because I'm in love. I need to look at them again. RJ, go look at them again. Hold on. Do I need to bring them up? Cam is a bald-headed firefighter. Kind of manipulative and be gaslighting. Hussein is a little taller. He works in IT. He does interior design. A little bit more thin. You talking too much, friend. Yeah, Precious. I promise I'm probably going to get a text. I like Hussein more after I saw your interview with him. I like Hussein too. But okay, so when Rose was talking about the whole baby daddy thing, their whole issue was because Kiara mentioned that her baby daddy was in jail. They felt like if Rose was being forthcoming, then hey, if she mentioned the baby daddy thing, you should have mentioned your baby daddy was in jail too. They feel like because the men had that reaction to Kiara's baby daddy being in jail, that's why Rose decided to hide the fact that her baby daddy was in jail. So she should have been more forthcoming with the information. And then Rose came back and was like, motherfucker, if y'all was really down for me, she said the whole thing felt like speed dating. My whole thing is, it wasn't, are you speed giving up the coochie then? Because if it was speed dating, why are you speeding up giving the coochie? Now, I was there for her when she was talking about this at the beginning of the reunion, when she was like, oh, yeah, this is kind of like speed dating. I was team Rose. But now that I found out you gave up the coochie, it's just like, okay, whatever. But she was like, why didn't any of them ask who my baby daddy was? And that's another thing. I feel the same way. I feel like the men are trying to put it all on Rose because Rose didn't tell them about that baby daddy. But if you know she was a single mama, why didn't you ask Rose, what's up with your baby daddy? Because if you tell me you're a single father, I'm going to ask, what happened with your baby mama? Where's your baby mama at? What happened with that situation? Yada, yada, yada. So I was 10 toes down with Rose on that. But as a woman, it's giving, why you fucking on this nigga and he ain't asked about your baby daddy? Why? You know, and it's crazy because we put it all on a woman, but it's just like, girl, why did you give up a quarter pound of cat? And this man don't even care about where your baby daddy at or what's going on with that situation. Unless Rose was just there to have fun. It's given maybe Rose was just there to have fun. And the best cop gets the spot. I'm sorry. It's Friday night. Best cop gets the spot. Maybe she was like, hey, I'm finna give Hussein a little piece of this coochie, and I'm finna give Cam a little piece of this coochie. And whoever got the bet, I'm rolling with them. And she rolled with Hussein, and then Hussein played her. Eddie looked like a brawny paper towel. Girl, Eddie pissed me the fuck off because I liked Eddie. But ho, stop playing with me. Eddie is a fool. Eddie a fool. You're a disservice to your child when you act as though their father doesn't exist. Right. Facts. I don't know. I like Rose, but she was moving crazy. She was tunnel vision about winning. Friend, okay, thank you, friend. You know what? And that's my whole thing. Like, I was team Rose at the beginning of this, like, clock Cam, because I feel like Cam be gaslighting the girls. He think he that shit, and he only do that with certain women, because you didn't do that with D when D clocked your ass. I didn't like Cam after D clocked his ass, because I was just like, okay, if she right, she clocked the fuck out of him. But then now that I know that you was in a room with Hussein, I mean, which I understand, because Cam had 3 entries. If you got 3 entries, then I'm gonna go with the man who just liked me the most. But girl, you was fucking on him. You was fucking on him. You was fucking on Cam, girl. And I ain't gonna lie, friend. Hopefully I have a few. Hopefully I can reach out to the Ready to Love cast and ask them some tea. Maybe they'll give me some tea. But I want to know, this is my question after this reunion. Rose, was you fucking on Hussein too? Because you liked Hussein more than you liked Cam. And you held Hussein to a higher standard about you being let off the show. You were more emotional and crying about Hussein. So it's given I'm a cry about that dick. I'm a cry about that Zick. I'm about, baby. Cam, you just, whether or not Rose gave up some cat to Hussein, Cam ain't that. He ain't that. Because if she didn't give cat up to Hussein, it's giving Cam she was fucking on you, but she still held Hussein at a higher regard than you. So your dick was trash. Your dick was trash. It's a firefighter trash. But even if she gave some cat up to Hussein, which I'm inclined to believe she gave some cat up to Hussein, Hussein had that 5. He had that 5. And she was crying over that 5. Oh my God. Hussein! It's given I'm crying over that Z. Hey Jada, what's up, Donita? I think Rose gave it up to Hussein too. I think she did too. I wonder if Hussein will tell me the true story, child. Who knows? Right, girl. He was horny. I don't know. Cisco needed a moisture weekend undershirt, that dang velvet jacket. Girl, fuck Cisco. I guess we're going to talk about Cisco next week, because, Cisco and Tay not together. So I think we're going to talk about Cisco and Tay next week. Girl, it's a lot going on. Anyway, so we talked about old girl Truth. I forgot all about Truth. They called Naeem and Khalil up. They were mad because they thought Truth was lying about giving her number out, because Naeem said she gave out like a Google number and her age. Khalil was like, hey, I still want to have babies and I want to know if you still fertile, basically. I don't know. I thought that was kind of a little uncouth. Maybe because I feel like as an older woman, and I talk to a lot of younger guys. Any guy that like you, they don't give a fuck how old you is. Whether we got to do in vitro, we got to do whatever. If they like you, they want to have kids with you. So I don't know how I felt about that or whatever. Anyway, so we started talking to Fritz. We found out that Fritz. So we started talking about Fritz and why he got eliminated because of the Sahara thing and him being poly and shit. I still think he's poly. They were talking about him getting kicked off the show and Cam taking up for Sahara. We find out that him and Shanice are together. Like, they've been talking and shit. And he was like, that's my woman. She been holding me down. I could see that because Fritz always gave me a superficial flow. He always gave me like the superficial type of guy. So I'm not surprised that he got with Shanice. I'm glad that Shanice found somebody. But when she was talking, she ended up putting Cam on blast. She was like, because they were talking about how Fritz was trying to get Sahara out because Sahara exposed Fritz for like trying to be poly and shit. So Shanice was like, Cam, while you were trying to take up for her whole time, you called me to ask me who you should choose. And when I was talking about going to Spain, you was talking about being my boy toy and going to Spain with me. Baby, when am I the only one who think Cam gives fuck nigga? Am I the only one who thinks Cam gives fuck nigga? Friend, tell me, please. Hussein combined that kitty in my Cardi voice. Baby, I ain't gonna lie. It's giving Hussein do put that thing on you. The way Rose was crying makes me want to use my flight credit to go see. I just slay, friend. Exactly. And it was summer when they did the reunion, and he was sweating like a rotisserie chicken in that bag from Costco, looking a damn mess. Shanice don't mind the poly life. You can tell she's a free spirit. Yeah, you know what? Even if Shanice gives a free spirit, because I don't judge people based off their sexuality, I just be talking shit or whatever. If she's into the poly lifestyle, the swingers lifestyle, that's all good, because I love the fact that Shanice is her own woman and she does what she wants. She's a boss chick. I love Shanice, but she's a boss chick. Cam is trash. He's giving a gaslighter. Cam is most definitely a fuck boy. Cam is giving fuck boy vibes. Oh, of course, that's why I think that thing is good. Cam is just a real life F boy. Yeah, Hussein. Yeah, do y'all think Hussein got that thing on him? We should have did a poll. Do Hussein got that thing on him? And the fact that he's intellectual and in tune, I feel like he's emotionally intelligent. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Cam was giving fuck boy the whole time. How you gonna have 3 picks on the last episode, Miss Ann? And I'm glad that's why Sahara gave him the business. Because who the fuck is you? Exactly. You didn't have that energy when D was going off on your ass. I want D to come on stage and go off on Cam. And if y'all would have listened to Deanna, y'all wouldn't have paid Cam no mind, because I'm sorry. After Deanna went off on Cam, I didn't like Cam no more. And Cam is a very attractive man. Let's be clear. Cam is attractive. He's not necessarily my type, because I don't like bald men. But after Deanna put it into perspective, I was like, you know what? You're right, bitch. After she went off on him, I was like, you know what? I don't like him either, bitch. I don't like him either, bitch. Exactly. So I don't know, friend, girl. I don't know. Okay. So what else happened? So Sahara confronted Cam backstage about the whole Angie thing. Yeah, who the fuck is you? Fuck Cam. Oh my God. Cam, if you watching, I don't mean fuck you literally. If you want to come on and tell me your side of the story, the invitation is still open. We won't fight you. We won't fight you, friend. I promise. Anyway, so Sahara confronted Cam backstage, and he was talking about like, hey, he was just joking with Shanice. It wasn't like that. It was giving, he was like gaslighting her. Then out the blue, Angie comes up backstage, and she was like, keep my motherfucking name out your motherfucking mouth, you bald head, dirty ass, black ass turtle. Like, Angie came out of nowhere and cursed Cam the fuck out. She was like, bitch, stop playing with me. And then Sahara was trying to calm Angie down, like, bitch, hold on, who had told you that? What happened? At least tell him that. And he was like, mind you, Cam was like, well, tell me who told you that, so I can at least defend myself. That let me know that Cam knew exactly where she got that from. Angie got that shit from Rose. Cam knew that she got that shit from Rose because he knew what the fuck he said to Rose. Cam is a messy bitch. I'm sorry, Cam is giving messy, bald-headed bitch. It's giving that, because you was pillow talking with Angie. You was pillow talking with Rose because you wanted to win Rose over, because you was mad that Hussein probably piped her down better than you. And it's crazy. Now that we know, this is crazy, friend. No, this is crazy. Get into this, friend. Make sure y'all like the video. Now that we know that Rose was fucking with Cam, but when they went to that cabin trip, Rose decided to room with Hussein Cam already knew that, damn, I'm having sex with her, but she decided to room with Hussein. He feels some type of way, and he know in his mind that she like him more than she like me. The sex better, the conversation better, and everything better. So he throwing everything out there. He talking about all of the other girls because he already know that Hussein is the better man because Rose chose to room with Hussein. She didn't choose to room with you, and you already been having sex with her. So you already know that your dick gets a C plus and Hussein gets an A. I'm allegedly. I don't know. I'm just assuming. But if you know you done already had sex with a girl, that's how men are. They egotistical. If they know they already had sex with a girl and she still choose another man over you, you know your shit ain't popping like this. Your dick is not popping like this. I'm sorry, Pooh. Not he a bitter bald head hoe. It's giving it. I mean, I'm sorry. If I'm Cam and I didn't already try my best to put it down on Rose, and then we go to a trip and she decides to room with another man, you already know. And Cam like this and Hussein like this. So he looking like Cam and Rose messy. Cam and Rose are messy. I ain't gonna lie. Both of them are messy. She played him. RJ, she did. I think Rose had a little taste of Cam, had a little taste of Hussein, and she decided to choose up with Hussein. And I think when they talked about it in the confessionals about the baby daddy, that's why Hussein was like, hey, I'm not going to talk to her. And Cam was happy to eliminate her because you was mad that she liked Hussein better than you. I'm sorry. Best cock gets the spot. Ooh, child. I don't know, friend. Rose was throwing that thing around. Rose was putting that thing on him. It's giving Rose got that thing on her. Rose, you got that thing on her, and I'm not mad at you. But they tried to play with you at the end of the day because they felt some type of way. Cam and his tortoise shell looking like a damn girl Ninja Turtle. He definitely, Rose told it. Right. And he knew he said it had Angie apologizing to him. If I'm Angie, I'm mad because nigga, you worried about me. You worried about me busting windows out whole time you having sex with Rose. He gave Angie a hard time that whole time. The whole time you having sex with Angie. I mean, you having sex with Rose and you having sex with other girls because you had condom wrappers in your house. Girl, fuck Cam. D was spot on about Cam. Rose was for her. What the hell is in your cup? Not a thing, girl. Not a thing. I ain't even tipsy like that. Get the likes up. Can y'all make sure y'all like? Can I make sure y'all like the video? Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, so tell me what y'all think about the whole Cam, Rose, and Hussein debacle. There was a lot that was going on. So then we get to Cam and Sahara. We talk about how Sahara didn't choose Cam at the end. She said she blocked him because he wasn't willing to give her everything that she was giving to him, which I was 100% down with Sahara because Cam was playing in her face. And I wanted this Sahara know that he was having sex with Rose. Was Sahara giving up some stuff to Cam? I don't know. I told y'all on that podcast, she said that, hey, we can have some birthday sex, but she was playing. So I don't know. Do y'all think Sahara and Cam was doing the Oochie Coochie? Do y'all think Sahara and Cam was doing the Oochie Coochie Walla Walla? Remember Rose said she knew him in ways the other girls didn't. Exactly. I don't know. But Rose sprayed everybody, and my messy self was here for it. I'm glad Rose went ahead and went off on everybody. So Sahara said that she blocked Cam. So he was like, hey, I'm trying to make it up, but can I be unblocked? Sahara was like, I don't think that he can give me what I need. And I'm 100. Sahara, trust your intuition and listen to your sister. Cam is giving fuck boy from day one. He was fucking with Rose. Maybe he was fucking with you. Maybe he was fucking with other girls. It's giving he needs that validation. He didn't want to fuck with Angie because had Angie known, this is why he went so hard on Angie with the busting the windows out. Because had he went in with Angie like, oh, I love you and da-da-da, and start having sex with Angie, and Angie found out he was having sex with Rose and whoever with the other condom wrappers, Angie would have fucked his shit off. So he was gaslighting Angie the whole time. He was mad at Angie because he knew that if he played with Angie the way he played with Rose and and Sahara, that Angie was gonna get on his ass. That's why he didn't like Angie. He didn't like Angie because he knew that Angie would get on his fucking ass if he would have played with her the way he played with Rose after he was having sex with her. Girl. And in retrospect, Rose, if I'm you and Cam eliminated me and I've been having sex with you, I would have beat Cam. The way I would have cracked the egg on top of, I would have cracked the egg on top of Cam head and beat his ass. I would have beat Cam ass. I'm sorry. Cam ass would have been good as beat fucking with me. Exactly. He was gaslighting all of the girls. So Angie, all of that, oh, I want you to da-da-da-da. He didn't want to fuck with Angie because Rose gonna cry. Rose gonna do all of the things. Sahara gonna talk a lot of shit. Angie gonna take it there with your motherfucking ass. Angie gonna take the motor about your fucking car. Bitch, she gonna shut your motor down. Your shit gonna da-da-da-da. That fucking Angie, exactly. Angie gonna put some shit in your fucking motor and that shit ain't gonna never turn on. That's why Cam was giving it to Angie about busting the windows out that car because he know Angie don't play that shit. Angie not fucking around with you. Girl, fuck him. Girl, fuck Cam. I'm sorry, Cam. And that's why I'm scared of the nice guys because Cam, he tried to be the nice guy. Remember? Cam came on as the nice guy. That's why I don't like the niggas that be like, I'm a nice guy. As soon as you say I'm a nice guy, I be like, you a nice guy. Girl, get the fuck. Still the catalytic converter and all. Baby, let's not act like nobody stole my catalytic converter off of my Dodge Durango. Let's not act like people not stealing catalytic converters. Exactly. Lock that motor clean on the girl. I would have cracked the egg on his head. Egghead ass nigga. You fucking gaslighting the shit out of me. And you clowning. You did Rose wrong. You did Rose wrong, but Rose, you was out here fucking on Hussein. Do Hussein know you was fucking on Cam? Do Hussein know that Rose was fucking on Cam? And Cam, who the fuck was you fucking on with the damn rapper while you was fucking on Rose? Was you fucking on Sahara too? Girl, y'all was doing a lot of fucking in Philly. It was a lot of fucking in Philly. That's all we know. That's the only thing I learned from the reunion is that it's a lot of fucking in Philly. And I would have whooped Cam ass. And Rose, girl, get the fuck up off of Hussein. And Hussein might have that thing on him. We also learned that Hussein might have that thing on him, as a matter of fact. As a matter of fact, Hussein might have that thing on him, child. Ooh, child. Is that what you do? So we don't know if Hussein actually was locked up. We know the charges got dropped. He never went to jail. But Hussein, are you lying about being charged? Because they said you got booked. Do y'all think Hussein got that thing? Maybe because I'm not getting pushed in the mattress tonight. I'm sorry, Darlene. I'm just concerned because we need to talk about this. We know Rose, you was talking all that shit. We on your side, but why was you fucking on Cam? You was fucking on Cam and fucking on Hussein. We know that Cam was a hating ass nigga because he felt some type of way because he had already piped down Rose. And then at the retreat, she decided to go with Hussein. So he know that his schlong is superior to his. He know that Hussein is superior to him, which is probably why he was hating on Hussein on the low. We know that you was playing in Sahara face whole time you was fucking on Rose. Girl. And then Rose was like, do you have a baby on the way? At this point, I think Cam might have a baby on the way. And Angie said, stop fucking playing in my face and talking shit about me. And you was mad. Cam was mad at Rose the whole time because he didn't want her to bust the windows out of his car because he knew he was playing games with all of these hoes. I would fuck around and whoop Cam ass. If I was a girl, I would end up whooping Cam ass. He the type of man that I can't play with. I can't play with men like Cam. Cause I'm not that far along in my walk. I'm sorry, my temper is not there yet. Girl, go on and send that DM. Kia, I'm trying to send a text like we should talk. No, I'm still in a relationship and I'm in love. Anyway, I think Rose should have kept her kitty to herself and avoided all of it. Smash after the show is done in reunion tape. You know what? That's crazy. And I'm not gonna speak on another girl coochie. Maybe it was one of them nights. Maybe it was one of them nights that the tequila was right. And you know, she was rubbing on Cam, you know, soul glow, bald head, and she was like, ooh, and he was like, let me eat the coochie. You know how dudes be when you getting ready, you like, no. You like, just let me eat that coochie. He like, you know what? Maybe I should let him eat my coochie. Maybe she was like, you know what? Maybe I should let him eat my coochie. Fucked around, let him eat the coochie. And then, girl, now you in a situation. Rose, girl, we gonna pray for you. We gonna put Rose in the prayer circle, child. Put Rose in the prayer circle. It is what it is. I'm sorry, Rose, girl. Anyway, so tell me what y'all thought about the reunion, girl. I'm finna go because we've been over here for longer than an hour. And I was like, the reunion wasn't even hitting on nothing, but it was a lot to talk about. Because I didn't know Rose was giving up a half a pound of cat to Cam. That was a lot for me. Exactly. And Sahara, I wouldn't have unblocked him knowing that he was fucking on Rose. Unless he told you. Girl, I guess. Anyway, friends, so tell me what y'all thought about the Ready to Love reunion. Tell me what y'all thought about Nene Leakes calling herself a brown-skinned girl and not a dark-skinned girl. Like, girl, I guess. It was okay, but this chat was popping. Hey, Miss Ed, that's because y'all crazy as that thing. Hold on. Bye and turn your phone off. I ain't going to say nothing to him, friend, but do y'all think I should? No, I think Hussein and Angie. I think Hussein and Angie. This is my thing. I think Hussein and Angie have a connection. I think Hussein and Angie have a connection and they working it out. But do Hussein got that thing on him? Do Hussein got that thing on him, y'all? Okay. We doing it too tomorrow. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Not kids behave. That's what I'm gonna do. That's why maybe I should turn my chat off because I'm rambunctious. Y'all know I'm crazy. Anyway, I love y'all. Make sure y'all like the video before y'all leave, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Bye, friends.